just teachings of our diaspora to those that don't speak the languages that we speak. Welcome back to another episode with Uras Heru, and we are in the season of Heru, so we're gonna be unpacking that as we promised with our first shootings with a Ukesha right here. So thank you so much to those who are joining us for the very first time. Please let's start by subscribing if this is content that resonates with you. But by virtue of you bumping into our content, it means that frequency you you're in this frequency. So yeah, please do engage with us in the comment section and the regular spirituality. Thank you so much for spending your time here yet again. So welcome everybody. Donors United Wake and Bake, the parent conscious knowledge seekers, knowledge collectors, woke gang, anti woke gang. Those are go gang, Makosi gang, Rastafari, Vanessa Haile Selassie, Madale Khayani. But welcome.
Shembe.
Silver rights, welcome. As long as we're all here in Love and Light, this is a knowledge sharing session. We are nobody's above, nobody's below. We are all sharing knowledge in a seeking of the one consciousness. Fire.
Hotel. Ashe.
Thank you so much for joining us again. I thought I should take advantage of the time you have given us to just maybe
Use me. News.
Sipaule.
Yeah.
Siparangani on the season of Heru. The
So,
last time we're with you, I'm not too sure if by now that episode would have aired or the Heru episode will be going up first. But yeah, if you're curious about the alignment of the planets and hadn't seen it yet, please do hop on to the other episode, yeah, Heru. Just probably 3 videos down or something like that. But yeah, we're going to be unpacking the season of Heru as we're transitioning. We're seeing also planetary movement. We're seeing things that are happening, Lago Rostao, you know. But I'm gonna ask to put you on the spot at the end of this because I feel like there's a lot to unpack with you. There's a lot, njengoba ngisho ukuthi, the stuff you're right, you know. I've quoted some. I've quoted some. I'm not sure if it's in the lessons or in the ebooks or Maria, we don't copyright. We quoted. But towards the Kesha, I think by now you guys should have seen the intro episode where we speak of how to align with the season. So please get your ebooks. Those on the membership, please get your ebooks before the link expires. It's $3.99 for those in the membership program. Those on the tier 3, please just make sure your Cosmic Pack you have received it. The Cosmic Pack is available to help you align with the season of Heru. The ebook really just to understand a little bit of Heru. So because Heru season is Dodla, so we asked for Ras Heru to help us with other aspects of the season. Since I think I've spoken enough. Let's hear it from another mouthpiece towards a Kesha.
Tawaza.
What's much
Nathi ukhuluma ivaro, ukhuluma iqiniso. At least ukhuluma amanga. Well, yeah, we give thanks, gratitude, for the advent of season. Yethongo lika Ramasedi, umdad umenzi. We give thanks for the upcoming, season. Bathi Christianity indodana indodana yomuntu, we son of man, but we know-ke ukuthi all of those mythologies were extrapolated or stolen. And then season Gahiru, is the most quite invigorating season yaleli thongo leli, because it's a season whereby now one needs to reclaim kahle his or her own royalty. Because Uheru, as we know, how the ancestors have coined it, beyiza ngama-allegories, in different forms. We have Heru in different forms. Heru, Ezitongo, known as Uheri Bakat, as Uheri Mtwana, signifying or rather denoting a stage, so everyone, everyone, because these are the cosmic codes, kahle kahle, but is representing um, the pragmatism of impilo esiphilayo, uyabona. So the state of ignorance, spiritual oblivion, spiritual or rather consciousness slumber. We understand that. Ubuntwana, like umntwana, doesn't know any better. So sina that principle within us, that cosmic principle. See, we embody that cosmic principle kahero as umntwana, ngalesi sikhathi singazi next, and then there came a point in time where now sizihlupha, ngokwazi, ngokufuna i-enlightenment, ukufayitha i-ignorance set usymbolize kahle kahle the spiritual ignorance, the part below our ego that keeps on refuting the truth, that keeps on pushing and shoving, the truth about the self. You understand? And now the time uqala uzihlupha listening to this podcast, listening to relevant people, visiting different necessary books, you understand, watching these documentaries, you understand. That's when now uHero aphuma from ukuba umntwana, uyalwa, ulwisa the forces of anthropy, which are the forces of spiritual oblivion kahle kahle, that seeks to keep like humanity into slumber, which is the whole embodiment of Uset, uyabona. After that, you know, there comes a point in time now where you also now proceed to the next phase. Now translating yonke into oyifundile into practice, ukwenza, which impact environment okuyo nabantu okubo, but most basically transformer ubuwena ngaphakathi, which is the inner alchemy or the spiritual metamorphosis. Now usukhulile, we-elder, which is now uheru, ur, yeah, we understand. So these things is as funa ukuthi uzibheke like ngathi manje like ama-folklores ini nani nani, they were engraved kuma-stone walls, kuma-tombstones, in order to keep that ancestral memory. Uyabona ukuthi yeah, singazikhohlwa ukuthi singabobani, and the interconnectedness ekhona, which is ura having to ooze within each and every aspect ekhona, we understand. Singayikhohlwa leyo nto, we understand. Yeah, singakhohlwa nakheni ukuthi this is not what all there is, you understand. After this, the soul keeps on traversing, uyabona. So we need a sense of the ownership to self. One needs to own self, mara awukhona uku-owner into ongayazi, hence the saying of know thyself, you understand. So knowing thyself also entails ukulwa, You understand? Like with it, like against these forces of entropy that have been seeking to shove us like a state of, spiritual oblivion. Yabo, ukungazazi, we understand. Um, we know ukuthi uHero representwa i-color yellow. Within the etheric body system consisting of what we all know as chakras, our solar plexus, is assigned to color yellow. Already color yellow is assigned to solar plexus, ne? Why? Because it's a spiritual vortex within the bioelectricity yomuntu, that is responsible for willpower. Yeah, so willpower is one of the elements that constitutes the psyche. It's the intellect, um emotions, and the willpower, the threefold yenza your psyche. Kahle masikhuluma nge-psyche sikhuluma mm, about the amalgamation of those three aspects. Uyabona? So particularly with a willpower, which has its own seats kwi-solar plexus like hethu, yile nto esibiza ngama-guts, you know it. Yeah, this time around, yeah, lihlala ngaphakathi kwena, yabo. So this time around we are induced to a period whereby kumele sivule umbilini ngaphakathi and sisebenzise ingqondo le yes 3, which is the gut feeling. We understand. So now, having being amplified by the alignment of the whole planetary alignment that is taking place, I think everything is being tipped, like nothing, every scale is being tipped, to our own favor. Kahle kahle, currently we have, because what is on the rastao, we understand, inikwa a chance, we understand, that to replenish, kill the old systems, the old traits, yonke like kill all of that, and then rebuild again. Uyabona lento, replenish, uyabona. So we are having like an enormous help or assistance from the planetary alignment, with the whole like celestial bodies, making a shift, they want having impact on us here on the terrain, on the rasteo, we understand. And in also in alignment with the advent of the season of Uhuru, where now we need to take ownership and own, city as above, so below. Akupheleli da, as below again, so above. Yabo, it's like lento yethongo nedlozi, it's 50-50. Khona ngale abadependa, ngithini, badependa kuthina nathi futhi we understand. Yeah, it's law of correspondence. As above, so below. So that's inner vigor within us, sitting within the domain of gods. We understand that need to be activated again. We understand that with the help of the celestial uh, uh, like bodies forming alignment, to amplify vele energy kuthina here on the rastao. So kuningi, but I think kwenzakala at our own benefit. As I've said, ukuthi seemingly it's like our scales, they are being tipped at our own favor. So we need to, make use of
Fates.
it, make use of the advantage cosmos esinika yona, yeah.
No, so was okay.
Thokoza,
Okay.
thokoza, thokoza.
Are there any specific rituals that could be done at the season of Heru pertaining to the four elements? For example, like, is it a time for water cleanses? What's happening there?
Mm. Well, the the elements, Heru is a neta, ithongo is a neta, and masikhuluma ngeneta sikhuluma like the archetypal elements, that forms the quantum reality yemvelo, nature, neta, in plurality, the neteru. So, in particular with itongo, uhiru, ne, itongo that is ascribed to the element of fire. Yeah, the element of fire, because how it works, um, ama elements, ne, on their own rightfully domains, asebenza in every living aspect of a creation, ne, including us human beings as living organisms. As human beings, we are made up of these elements, and through us they work the whole temperament, um kanjani, um the elements are being presided over by umoya, which is ether, and ether is a substratum of ngithi i-foundation yenza ukuthi ngikwazi ukuphila, umoya kufanele ngikwazi ukuphila, like it's electricity kahle kahle that gives i-appliance ukuthi ikwazi ukuthi i-function, uyangithola lento, that's ether. So once again, the elements, they have like they have a capacity to influence the whole domain temperament within a human being. Umuntu ispana electromagnetically, you know. Mangisho kanjalo electromagnetically, meaning with a positive charge and also the negative charge. So each element has ama temperaments, like a cluster, a group of ama temperaments, umuntu as an individual. For instance, the 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 element of water is ascribed to the temperament, the melancholic temperament. So, on the positive charge, a melancholic temperament manifests as on the positive charge, ne, a creativity, fluidity, cordiality, welcoming, i-aura yakhe bright, yabo, like fun, loving, easygoing, uyangithola, on the positive side, positive charge. And then on the negative charge, because everything within the realm of time and space is catalyzed by duality, ne? So on the negative side, ne, carelessness, ne, umuntu wakhona make manifest ama-traits ukuba careless, um like the propensity to gossips, ukuba mindful of petty subjects, uyangithola leyo nto leyo, ukunganaki at all, like umuntu o-unscrupulous ngendlela yokuthi akekho trustworthy kahle kahle, uyangithola leyo nto leyo. Yeah. So kanjalo, there's a melancholic temperament ascribed to let's say a melancholic temper ascribed to a element of water, amanzi. Furthermore, the element of a fire element, has its temperament called the choleric temperament. Choleric temperament ascribed to um, choleric temper ascribed to element of a fire. You know, um, on the positive side, within the whole temper system yomuntu, manifest as, on the positive side, right? Manifest as umuntu or like a vigorous person, enthusiasm, umuntu ukuthi if sonke here like sesiphelelwe amaplan asazi siyokwenzani, we have this person who ozosiphusha ukuthi bafethu lento and masiyenza vele sibe successful, umuntu or like a visionary, a warrior, yeah. um and then on the negative side, on the negative charge, ne, umuntu contemptuous, umuntu like imanifesta as a trait kwitemper yakho as umuntu like ophushwa i-anger, umuntu violent, so like wonke like, and we have like the earth element, ascribed to itemper, called the phlegmatic, on the positive side umuntu punctual, umuntu reliable, umuntu stand firm, wazi ukuthi yazi into esiyikhulume today nakusasa kuzobe kusayiyo kawe, yabo, umuntu trustworthy kahle kahle, on the negative side, the opposite yayona yonke the other aforementioned traits. And then we have like element of air, which is like a sanguine temperament, um cishe ifane, iyafana kahle kahle ne-melancholic, because in a sanguine temperament umuntu wakhona on the positive side, positive charge, creativity, like air, umuntu who doesn't conform to contemporary regulations and rules, like air, you can't contain air kahle kahle, yeah, umuntu uthanda creativity and easygoing, freedom kahle kahle, self-liberated, ungithola, yeah. And on the negative side, yeah, unreliable, untrustworthy, disloyalty, yeah. So these elements kahle kahle, they form each and every aspect that makes a human being, yabo, kahle kahle, because now even our own bodies, they are of water, you need a certain amount of fire within you, you understand, yeah. So I will base it to a choleric temper. Choleric temper is ascribed to a fire, and the fire as the element that preside over wonke lama qualities, nguthini, a vigor, like okufight, okuba i-warrior, such as uHeru, ukuthi uHeru managed, actually it did sought a victory over umalume wakhe, according to the allegory, the ancient Kemet allegory, of Uset, and I think before Zamile. Yeah, that's where they stole these things, yabo. So Useti, representing the forces now on the pragmatic scale, about representing the forces of darkness, the spiritual ignorance, and so um Heru managed to avenge ubaba wakhe, his paps, Osa, which is the higher soul. My higher soul, when it gets to be dismantled, according to allegory, but into 14 pieces. But that's why now, like your soul, um, iba more on the side of the waning moon, which dismantle the inner waters, because the moon controls the tides, yes, externally, but also internally again, So iyak dismantle that. That's why now the forces of grossness, materialism, the solidness, the 3D basically, that's why now they tend to take over isoliaco, and then da siku identify as of usethi, like awukho in oneness kahle kahle, you are disintegrated, uyangithola leyo nto leyo. And that flame within you now engakwenza ukuthi ukwazi ukuthi uphinde uzireproduce, hence represented by the phallus, which was the only organ that wasn't found. Yangithola? Usuke uku-spiritual darkness Joe, awukwazi ukuphinde uzi into birth until uze welcome the wisdom again. Wisdom, which is now the embodiment of Oset. You understand that the consort of the deceased Asa. It's only wisdom, which is the intuitive wisdom of the heart, the inner child, that can resurrect kahle kahle the ntu within you kahle kahle, ukuthi uphinde futhi uphinde ubuye into i-existence ye-light. Uyabona leyo nto leyo. It's the wisdom now Oset, unomkhubulwane Oset, ne uyena owasiza Osa ukuthi abe resurrected, but masakabuya ubuya asewundodana as uHeru Nefertem, ne the rising of the sun. That's why I see like he's portrayed as being a child sitting on the lotus flower, emanating these petals about representing now the sun. Enlightenment iyaphinda futhi iyabuya futhi kuwena, uyangithola leyo nto leyo. So now it's high time ukuthi, I'm not saying, not to say lamanye ama-temperament presided over by lamanye ama-elements, archetypal elements awekho significant, but particularly like now assigning it to isizin
Baholo, technical glitches here. So we're gonna try cut and join the episode. We tried continuing Handle from where it had cut off, but Skarechelo, hopefully he'll be a resident and we get to learn more from him. We do apologize for this audio glitch. Marcos.
Yeah. So not to say the other the temperaments of less importance, but particularly I would like to base it with choleric temperament, which is now the domain of the choleric temper, which is the domain of the fire element, simply because the element Kahiru, element Kahiru, Heru, represented by solar plexus kuthina, uyabona leyo nto leyo, and it is the vigor kahle kahle within a human, uyabona, it is the fighter, it is the warrior, that fiery warrior spirit ekufanele ukuthi umuntu ayi-embode in order to get whatsoever what feet out there accomplished. So at this point kahle si reclaimer the royalty, the throne, because Uhiru he was an avenger, ye king who was killed and maimed by Uset. So Hero, after avenging Obabake, sought the ascension to a throne. So that is a passage of time being represented kuthina sonke, in each and every one, whereby now we need to reclaim enlightenment, because we were created as enlightened multidimensional beings, but because of now having had to be in touch with the materialistic state of things, that dense condensed the consciousness, you understand, that forms ego, dominant ego, uyabona leyo nto leyo. So like sayeka kuba things kahle are multidimensional, uyabona leyo nto leyo. Yeah, so yeah, it's the season of Hero kahle isho reclaimer, the throne, the higher self, we understand. And the higher self is not just like elder phela, as we worship. Yes, Uheru can be Uheru Ur as an elder, but Ukale au Heru Nefertem, who is Heru Pakat, the inner child again. I wanted to do the rising of the sun, about the Kepera. So let the inner child, via the resonance of Amakat feelings and what they detect, resonate, highly with the help of Ama celestial alignments that are currently occurring via the planetary alignment corner right now, assisting us to amplify the energy to here on the Rastao, on the 3D realm, as they may coin
The
it.
new age.
Yeah.
No, so Kesha. As you're speaking here, I'm thinking of like a thing that said in Thomas Go's space, yeah, how like the child is actually the elder, and as you're speaking now of the inner child being the great teacher, because when we're thinking of a higher self, we're thinking of like somebody so old, but like the truth, your witty, like if you have a childlike spirit.
Yes.
So interesting angle there, Kesha. And I think to close, can I ask about Hatuking, the four sons of Heru? There's something in the Hotep space. I live at Hotep. Hotep actually read what's up. Khonali something called the four sons of Heru, but obviously with this knowledge that you're sharing now, or the space that we're in, a lot of things it's not literal, but Simba for children. So can you take us down maybe what the four sons of Heru is, what's a representation of?
Well,
Makosi.
Well, Heru, as we have mentioned it, is a representation of the warrior spirit within everyone to reclaim the throne, which is the higher self within. According to the allegory, after a hero maimed or rather avenged umalume wakhe uSet, the forces of darkness, wa ascenda throne. Now that is a state where now the self say as you are aware, you understand that you are aware of it food. Now if we practice, let the knowledge be alive. We are one of the underlaid. Yeah. So after saying resurrected, after the resurrection of the self, of the soul, of Osa, through or via Uheru, his son, there are still other aspects of self that I still need to atone and cleanse and purify, the conscious mind, the instinctual aspect of the self, the intuitive wisdom of the heart, which is the inspiration, which is the inner child, and also again the bodily sensualities, sensation. So those are the main characters forming a psyche within a man, within a human being. They are represented by four sons of Uheru. So respectively, how they have been coined. The first son, the firstborn, was himself, which is the conscious mind. Imsel is the conscious mind. And then you had Doma Dev, which is now the instinct, the instinctual self. And you have Kepsenov, which is the inspiration, the intuitive wisdom of the heart. Inhliziyo le ihlala kwi-scale of maths. Yeah, so mayumntwana, i-light, ngena inzondo, ngena i-hatred, ngena magrudge, yeah, iba light. So anyways, yeah, that's Kepsenov, epitomizing inspiration, intuition, and the last born being happy epitomizes sensation, how we need to cater for our bodily sensation and how to maintain the utmost discipline, not to be overwhelmed by lama sensations, especially as a spiritual aspirant. Akumelanga ukuthi ama bodily sensualities overcome, because there might be some sort of blockages here and there down the line. So they were anthropomorphized as the sons of Heru, which is the resurrected self after serious enlightenment. Then you must also ponder on those 4 aspects of the self once more. Yeah.
Sure. That was packed. That's a very interesting angle. Yeah, Heru. I'm sure there is a lot to unpack. But yeah, we've covered a lot of things here. Like we said, it's our 3rd time running. But it's nice hearing a different angle. I like how Kesha unpacks these sort of things. So please do engage in the comment section if you did not understand or you want him to expand on certain things. He gave us permission as well to have a proper Sacred Connections episode with him. We'll be touching on tantric zags. But yeah, PG 18. Yeah, if you're watching it with the youngins, especially from a spiritual point of view, the monarchy, purity and purification. So yeah, it's not a dirty episode. It's really a space to learn, like we're saying, knowledge sharing. So it's again for the time. That was me putting you on the spot to another episode. Another episode, but we give thanks for you sharing yourself with us.
Give
your
thanks
downloads
for the giving of thanks. Thanks for hosting me. Sharing is caring. Yeah, that's what they say. One hand washes the other. Iron sharpens iron. So yeah.
So really, catch us on the next episode. Please do like, please do subscribe, please do like, share, engage in the comment section. Please get your Cosmic Resonance packs to align with the season of Heru. And everybody looks good in yellow. Have you guys seen me in my yellow outfit? So please get the Cosmic pack. There's that nice yellow cloth there. We've explained how to use the Cosmic pack, whether you call it Ipasa pack. Get your ebook. We have a life breathed by Ras Heru a little bit with the words engaging Ayona season of Heru. So Anka and Ma'at, African Peace. See you on the next one.
So,
Here we go like that.